Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. That is to say, all praise to the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, through the Holy Spirit, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the hopeful elect men, women, and children of Israel scattered abroad through the four corners of the earth. This your brother Yara Damba coming back at you with I hope to be another short yet edifying lesson. All right, and I'm gonna title this one, "Victory is the end of the story." All right, and Lord willing, this will be kind of an exhortation or an inspirational video to those who may be low in spirits or whatever, because hey, just realize, man, we in this truth, we doing this, right? The victory was already written for the elect, man. And that's what we hoping to be of. The victory was already written for that elect number, man. So all we got to do is continue to strive, continue to fight, no matter what be thrown our way. Hey, if you endure to the end, the same shall be saved, all right? And we're going to get that a little bit later, but without further ado, I want to start here in the book of Daniel, the 12th chapter. All right. And I'm going to start here at the top. And as you can see, it says the time of the end. All right. The time of the end. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, Salakia, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, right? Cutting when Bishop Nate, what did he say? Ain't gonna be no Jacob's trouble, right? Hey, well, this point blank period proves, okay, that yes, there will be a time of Jacob's trouble, okay, and there's no getting around it. You got to go through it, man. You got to go through it to get to it, all right? But if you endure, hey, the victory is already written for you, man. Let's continue on. It says, and we're going to see here the dichotomy, bro. But how it always talks about, hey, yeah, it's going to be trouble, but enduring, you're going to be saved. We're going to see that, all right, throughout this lesson. So, actually, I just started at the top again. Daniel 12:1. At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. So there goes that dichotomy that I was speaking on, man. Verse 2, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt, right? And that's manifold because, you got people who wake up to this truth just to go back into the world. They woke up to this truth just for everlasting shame and contempt, right? And then when we get into the kingdom, when the 2/3 come back, they gonna be looking like, damn, I should have just listened, right? That's that everlasting shame and contempt, man. Continuing on here in verse 3, it says, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever, right? So I want to get this word for stars. So I can tripping. This word for stars here. All right. And this is something that the elder Jeremiah always go into, man. It's super heavy. Pause. It says star of Messiah, brothers, youth, numerous progeny, personification, the Most High's omniscience. And then down here you see figuratively a prince, right? So, hey, and that goes to what we are. Israel, Yashar Allah. He Prince Power, right? Princes of the living power, man. That's who we are. But this goes into us being, brothers with Yahweh Shai, right? And he said, the word say that we gonna be joint heirs with Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, right? So this is the book of Romans, chapter 8, and I'm going to start at verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are children of the Most High. And this cuts all of that black only or trying to make this thing about skin color, man, because it's absolutely not. It says the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are children of the Most High. Israel has been scattered through the four corners of the earth, man. So you're going to have Jake that look like all the other nations. And that's perfectly fine, man. This ain't no black thing. It ain't none of that, man. But that's what they try to paint it as. I don't want to get off topic, but let's read that again. Romans 8:16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Right? So, hey, that's that dichotomy again. It says that we'll be joint heirs with the Mashiach, but we have to suffer with him. Hey, he took the load. He went through it, man. He told he told the two disciples, hey, surely you would drink of that cup, and surely you would be baptized with the baptism. All right? You got to go through these things, man. But, hey, you got to go through it to get through it. Go through it to get to it. All right? You got to. There's no other way around it, man. Got to deal with it. But at the end of the day, hey, we understand that the victory is already written for us. All right? So, and it say joint heirs. So let's look at what the inheritance of Yahawashi was, man. To see how beautiful it is to be joint heirs with the Mashiach. All right? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2, and verse 7. It says, I will declare the decree. Yahweh hath said unto me, thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Right? Speaking of Yahawashi. Verse 8, it says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with the rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Right? So Yahawashi's inheritance is what? The heathen and the uttermost parts of the earth, man. In power. To deal with them with the rod of iron, man. That's his inheritance, and we're going to be joint heirs with that. And it goes into that here in the book of Revelation, the 2nd chapter. And I'm going to start here at verse 25. It says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, right? And this is red letter, so it's Yahawashi speaking. So it says you have to overcome and keep it his works until what? Until the end, man. And he says, to him will I give power over the nations. Verse 27, and he shall rule them with the rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. So yes, man, he's going to, we're going to be joint heirs with the Mashiach Yahawashi. And that is what it is. But we have to continue to fight. We have to continue to endure. All right? When it's time, as no other has been, as it talked about in Daniel 12, when that come, hey, we just got to continue to fight, endure, and have faith. All right? So now I want to go ahead to the book of Mark. I want to go ahead to the book of Mark, the 13th chapter. All right? And I'm going to start here at verse 12. It says, now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death, and he shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, right? Hey, so that's that trial, that's that testing, that tribulation, right? But here goes the dichotomy. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we have to continue to fight and endure until the end, man. All right? That's at that point, then you receive the victory that is written, man. You can't bow out of this thing early. Fight until the end. Then the same shall be saved. All right? And this is the last one that I want to get. It says, Wisdom in Solomon chapter 5, verse 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. Right? Hey, we got to go through it. And made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had of sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High? Salakia, his lot among the saints, man. And the thing is, hey, for the elect, that lot was written from the beginning, man. The victory is already the end of the story, man. We just got to continue to fight and endure, man. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. With that, I want to say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Shalom to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the hopeful elect, men, women, and children of Israel scattered abroad through the four corners of the earth, man. Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah, and endure.